I have Curiosity Box with us today, STEM inspired. My teenage sons absolutely love this box. It has inspired a lot of conversation between me and my boys, which I love. It makes it very easy to do everything and enjoy everything in this box. Science topics, history. Their first book is titled How Did Whales Get So Big? Interesting little topics and great illustrations, very sturdy, all different colors. Curiosity Box has sent us a lock to pick. All right, here we go. Now all the hard work is done. We have a nice little lot. It's called Revolutions, a kinetic sculpture. This is an example of exponential powers, mechanical engineering, and time. I just noticed that my dog has decided to come up here with us. He's curious too. What is the color of a black body at infinite temperature? I think this is the coolest warm hat I own. If you are a homeschool parent, check out Curiosity Box. The whole family will enjoy it. Stay curious. Hi there. Welcome back to my subscription box life. I have Curiosity Box with us today. This is a STEM inspired subscription box. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. It is a fun box for the entire family. But my teenage sons absolutely love this box. We went out to dinner to a restaurant the other night, and while we were waiting for the food to come, all we talked about was this Curiosity Box right here that I have in my hands. So it has inspired a lot of conversation between me and my boys, which I love. My boys are also fans of Vsauce, and Vsauce creates Curiosity Box. If you don't know who he is, ask your kids. They probably know. But he does science experiments and records them and posts the experiments on YouTube. He's very charismatic and entertaining and funny. So his videos are fun to watch. Let's get into this box. I already opened the box, so don't worry that it's not taped, but I had to look inside the box because I found that Curiosity Box is not something that you can just unbox. The items tend to warrant a little extra explanation. So I have already opened this and looked at everything inside. Hence the conversation at the restaurant the other night. I am going to put the link to Curiosity Box down in the details of this video. And so if you're curious, just click on it and you can get right to Curiosity Box website. But I'm also going to put the blog that goes along with this video, mysubscriptionboxlife.com. I'm going to put the link to that down there too. So if you're curious and want up close pictures of anything in here, you can go there and take a look. So in this box, this is the first time I have received a postcard that I recall from Curiosity Box. And it looks like this on this side. And I'm not going to show you the other side because it's going to give away a surprise. But this is a new thing. Go to the blog, mysubscriptionboxlife.com, and I will have a picture of both sides of this on there so you can see it, what the back side of this looks like. But it has all of the products that are in this box. And one of the items I kind of want to surprise you with. This is a magazine that every time I've gotten Curiosity Box, I've always gotten this little booklet with it. It tells about the experiments in here, and it tells you how to do the experiments in here. So it makes it very easy. They also put QR codes in this little booklet and on some of the boxes just to give you a little extra help with the experiment. It makes it very easy to do everything and enjoy everything in this box. But this is the little booklet. It has explanations about your items. It has science topics in it that are related to your items, and it also has history in here too. So it's a nice booklet to go along with your little products that you got in here, your little science toys. I'm going to keep this here in case I want to take a look at it as we go along. We got a book this time. Try and get it out. Minute Earth has collaborated with Curiosity Box, and they're going to create a series of books. This is the first in the series. It's called Minute Earth Explains. Their first book is titled How Did Whales Get So Big? So it's a book about just curious questions for curious minds, and it has the answers that go along with it. I took a look through the book, and it has interesting little topics and great illustrations. So this one is, can fighting wildfires make them worse? And then they're usually short little explanations with the nice illustrations to help explain. Here's another one. Let's see. Here we go. Why are fish getting smaller? And you can see it's nice and bright. The words are big, easy to read. And this little explanation is 4 pages long. And I believe when I went through this, I think the longest explanation I saw was 4 pages long. So this is fun. I think everybody would like this, adults and kids, and anybody with a curious mind. We have a rubber mallet. It goes with one of the experiments in here, and I will show that in a second. But I want to show you on here the little mascot. His name is Ink, and it's kind of a play on words. So the word inquisitive. So it's INQ for ink, which I think is really cute. I'll show you this in a second, what this goes to. But in the meantime, I want to show you something else. We have a book, so now we need bookmarks. So Curiosity Box sent us some bookmarks. These are really good bookmarks. They're not just the paper bookmarks that are going to rip and tear as you use them. These are very sturdy bookmarks, and they have the little Ink's little arms or tentacles on them. If you know if ink has arms or tentacles, please, please let me know in the comments. But all different colors, and we have six bookmarks. All right. So the rubber mallet goes to this little experiment here. It's actually not an experiment. You could think of it as an experiment, but it's more of a brain teaser. And it's a lock picking. And as I was shopping for Christmas presents this year, I saw a lot of lock picking, brain teaser gift ideas. So I don't know if it's kind of a new upcoming thing that people are getting into, or if I'm just behind the times and lock picking has been a little brain teaser puzzle type experiment that people have been doing for a long time. I know there's been lock picking from the dawn of locks, but I've been noticing a lot of toys lately for lock picking. But Curiosity Box has sent us a lock to pick, and we use our rubber mallet to pick this lock. Inside, okay, so the lock is locked in the keys for this lock. And we also have a little keychain in here too. So we have to get this open to get the keys out. And then we can use the lock to lock things up. In the future, keep our stuff safe. All right, here we go. Did you think I was going to show you how to do this? Oh no, I want you to figure it out. All right, I just finished picking this lock. I have it open. So we can get our key out now. Now we can use this lock like a lock was meant to be used. So we have two keys for our lock and our keychain with ink on it. And on the back of ink is our little rubber mallet, which we can use for fixing things around the house now. And apparently ink likes to pick locks too. So we have our key. I'm going to close our lock back up. And use the key to get it open this time. So now all the hard work is done. We have a nice little lock and keys to go along with it. Now let's take a look at how this lock works. Let's flip it to the other side. This next item is the signature item in this box. There's the lid to it, but it's called Revolutions. And this is a pretty sophisticated little item that we have in here. It is a kinetic sculpture. And this lid was on top of it. But because I had looked at it previously, the lid came off when I took it out, was trying to take it out of the box. But here we have 26 gears. I'm trying to look at this to figure out which is the first gear. This is gear number 1 right here. And this is gear number 26. And each of these gears moves slower than the other. So this is an example of exponential powers, mechanical engineering, and time. So this first gear should turn 88 times in 1 second. So very, very fast. The very last gear, which is the 26th gear, should take over 10 billion years to turn. So this little item is something that you are going to want to hand down from generation to generation. And the exponential point part that comes in this is each one of these moves 1/6 the speed of the first one. So our number 1 gear is going to move as fast as the motor that's inside here moves. This one will be 1/6 as fast as of that, and all the way down. So the exponential part comes in is that this one, the one that takes over 10 billion years to rotate one time, is 1/6 to the power of 26. So I am very curious to see how this goes. And I am actually going to make a little line down these so I visually can see them moving. So I'm going to do that right now. So I did my best to put a little blue mark on each one of these. And I tried to do my best putting it in the top center. So we'll see. And I just noticed that my dog has decided to come up here with us and join in this little experiment. This is Jaeger. He's curious too. All right, I'm going to go plug this in and we'll take a look at it. So what we should see is this gear spinning like crazy. It's going to move very fast. And this one we shouldn't be able to see at all because moving at all, because remember it takes over 10 billion years to make one turn. So I think it was gear number 5. I hope to see that one spin within my lifetime. So let me see, which one is it? It's gear number 15. Gear number 15 takes 28.5 years to make a full rotation. So I hope to see that one rotate in my lifetime. All right, here we go. So you can think of this as similar to a car engine where the crankshaft starts creating that rotational energy. And then through a series of steps and energy transfer makes your tires start to spin, and then you can travel in your car. So this is a very cool item to have. The last item in this box explores the concept of infinite temperature. There's a knit cap inside here that is the color that you would see if you were looking at an object that was at infinite temperature. So to explain the relationship between heat and color, let's head over to the fireplace. The color of the hat in this tube represents the color you would see if a black body object was heated to infinite temperature. Black body is a physics concept, and I will explain that in a second. In the meantime, let's take a look at fire. Fire is not a black body, but I wanted to use something that we're all familiar with in order to see the relationship between heat and color. Let's take a closer look at the fire. This is a propane gas fireplace, and in the fire you'll typically see the colors blue, yellow, orange, and red. You may even see a little area that looks white, and that's actually the area where the green light is being emitted, but the different light colors are kind of blending together in that area, so what you see is white. The flames that appear blue is the hottest area of the fire. As the flames fan out, you'll see the changes in colors in the fire. The color changes indicate a decrease in temperature. We all know that fire produces heat energy beyond what we can see because we can feel it. That's because the energy has moved from the visible spectrum to the infrared electromagnetic spectrum. And that energy you cannot see. Now let's get back to this hat. I said that I would explain what a black body is. It's an object that absorbs all of the energy that comes in contact with it. It doesn't reflect any of the energy whatsoever. So it appears black to the human eye. If you're to heat it, it would start to change colors. So let's go back to the fireplace and think of the logs in the fireplace as a black body. They're not a black body, but let's just think of them that way because they are being heated by the fire. Let's take a closer look. I've turned the fireplace off, and as you can see, the metal logs have absorbed some of the heat energy from the fire. As it cools down, you'll see it turn from maybe yellow to orange to red, then all the way back to its original color. While those metal logs are not a black body object, it's just an example of what a black body may look like as it's cooling down. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. What is the color of a black body at infinite temperature? Ooh, this is pretty. I'm going to pull it out just a little bit for you. Oh, it's a beautiful blue color. It almost has a violet color to it. I need this. It's chilly out here today. It's a nice knit hat. It's well made, and I am going to put it on. I think this is the coolest warm hat I own. Oh, and by the way, black body objects are just a physics concept. They don't actually exist in the world as we know it. If you are a homeschool parent, check out Curiosity Box. I'm going to put the link to their website down in the details of this video. Just click on it and it will take you straight to the Curiosity Box website. This will make a fantastic supplement to your STEM curriculum. Not only is it educational, but it is fun as well. The whole family will enjoy it. I am going to have to turn over this lock immediately to my son because he wants to pick it himself, and I promised the beanie to him as well. Stay curious. Don't go away because I have another box coming up for you.